We have the solution to partisan gerrymandering. An independent redistricting commission is a proven model to fix the problem of politicians choosing their voters. I'm Commissioner Jodie Filkins-Webber from Southern California. I'm one of 5 Republicans serving on the first California Citizens Redistricting Commission. The commission was born out of frustration that politicians would draw strange districts to ensure their re-election. Their district on your left disenfranchised voters, while the district on your right, the district we redrew, keeps communities together. As an attorney, I'm mandated to avoid such conflicts of interest, yet these politicians knew no shame. So I was inspired by the Voters First Act, a California initiative supported by Republican as well as Democrat governors, and a broad coalition of nonpartisan organizations. In 2008, by a vote of the people, the commission was charged with the responsibility to redraw the voting district boundary lines for our state legislature as well as Congress. I wanted to be part of this solution, but I had an ulterior motive. Don't let the blue blazer fool you, but I'm a California conservative, California conservative Republican in California. But I needed to have confidence that this system, this new system, would be free of partisan influence. And I can honestly tell you that this is what democracy and fair representation looks like and can be for you in your own state to end partisan gerrymandering.
And I'm Commissioner Michelle Diguilio. I'm one of the 4 independents. At the time of the commission, I was a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids under the age of 8. Like many of the commissioners, I felt a civic duty to at least apply. Plus, of the 36,000 applicants, I thought, what are the odds, right? So, after an intensive vetting process by the state auditor's office, who reviewed essays, interviews, and conflicts of interest, the commission was seated. These are the 14 commissioners that represent the vast diversity of California. We share a deep commitment to impartiality, and here's how we drew the lines. First, we got past partisanship, and we focused on the common goal of fair representation. Then the citizens of California had their say. We traveled the state and held 34 public hearings. We listened to over 2,500 speakers, and we took in over 22,000 public comments. So, with public testimony and ranked criteria in hand, we began to draw the lines. As with everything the commission did, transparency was key. Every one of our meetings was held in the public, was live streamed, and archived. So, as we drew the lines, we balanced federal regulations with state criteria that respected municipal boundaries as well as communities of interest. So that meant we had to draw districts that had better representation for every person that was there. So, after a grueling and rewarding 9 months, I could have had another baby, we approved our maps, our state and congressional districts, by an almost unanimous decision.
I'm Commissioner Cynthia Dai from San Francisco, one of 5 Democrats. Don't let the red blazer fool you. As a business strategy consultant, I care about results. And the results are clear. The commission's maps were far better than any drawn by self-interested politicians. No longer cloaked in secrecy, the line drawing process was conducted in the light of day for the first time. In a national analysis, the Center for Public Integrity singled out California's redistricting for its unprecedented transparency, giving us a perfect score. But we couldn't satisfy everyone. The commission faced immediate legal challenges, but the California Supreme Court upheld our maps in multiple unanimous decisions. Independent experts, like the Public Policy Institute of California, affirmed that our districts were more compact, better reflected growing Latino and Asian populations, and respected communities of interest. But what mattered to us were what our fellow citizens thought. In a statewide field poll, voters approved our maps 2-1, and they rejected a referendum to overturn them. The California legislature now has high approval ratings, passes budgets on time, is getting the people's work done in a bipartisan way. There is no reason we cannot replicate this success in every state. Work on an initiative or collaborate with fair-minded legislators for an independent commission to unrig your elections. Restore your power to elect representatives who will speak for you. This is what democracy and fair representation looks like.
That's all.